Hey, fellow travelers. I'm actually on my way down to San Diego Comic Con preview day. Today is preview day. Things start later in the evening, but it's heading down there, check the city around a little bit, and then probably head to downtown, have a bite to eat, and then go in. But on my way there, I'm stopping by. You can't see it from here, but hold on. There we go. That's where I'm at, Micro Center. So there's Micro Center here in Tustin, in California. It's the only Micro Center in Southern California. Since Fry's demise, actually Fry stopped being Fry's a long time ago before it closed, and it became harder to be able to shop around because we had a lot of Fry's here in LA, and back in the day, you just go to Fry's and buy a part you needed, and Micro Center was here, but because it was further away, a lot of people didn't go. Since Fry's closed, this is it. Crazy music. So very brief video here. I'm gonna get the Ryzen 5 5600 X3D. It's exclusive to Micro Center. You can only buy that at Micro Center, so I'm gonna get that here. I'm building a backup system in case my main one ever goes kaput. So that's a great processor, great reviews and everything. I bought a 6700 XT card just for that system. So I'm gonna go get it. Down here in Micro Center, I'm gonna go to the car, drop this off, put it in the trunk probably, and gonna go back in and use the restroom because from here I'm heading down to San Diego. So I'm done with local shopping. I stopped by Micro Center in Tustin, picked up that Ryzen 5 5600 X3D. Yeah, that's the processor I bought. And headed down here to San Diego. I actually had to find a Target just to use the restroom because I wouldn't have made it taking the trolley into downtown. So this is my favorite trolley station here, La Mesa, right there. You can park, plenty of parking right here. Buses drop off right there for the locals who just want to take that into downtown, and a great place for San Diego parking for San Diego Comic Con. So yeah, gonna head on in. Hey, so I made it. I'm here at San Diego Comic Con. 2 years in a row. I never thought I would be here like back to back. That's pretty cool. So yeah, you got all the religious protesters there. Honestly, it's like laughing right there. I really don't know why they just don't back the hell up. Honestly, I don't go outside churches and protest. Right there, local. Again, and laughing. I mean, yeah, that's the way to convert people. Laugh at them. Yeah. Fucking geniuses. So things inside really don't kick off until 6. The preview night starts around from 6 to 9 today. But I guess you can go in and get your lanyard and all that. I have my badge, but I got a little lanyard from previous years just so I can wear it. But in the meantime, you got downtown San Diego, which has a lot of activities happening before the event itself. So I always like coming down here and seeing there's like exhibits and whatnot. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna eat. I purchased a badge for someone. As industry, you get to buy a +1. Before they used to be complimentary. So the first time I attended Comic-Con, I didn't know that. And when I was filling out the form, I don't know what I did, but I ended up with 2 badges with my name on it. And back then you actually used to pick them up. You didn't get them mailed. And I remember when I picked mine up, they're like, oh, you have 2 badges. All the times, honestly, for Comic-Cons, how many times people bugged me about a badge, like an extra badge. That year, the first time I was here, I went on Facebook, I let everybody know I had an extra badge. No one grabbed it. No one took it. So to this day, I have 2 badges for the same year. I think it was 2011, the first time I attended Comic-Con. But yeah, that was weird. That's crazy. I don't think that would ever happen again. If I got an extra badge for free for Comic-Con and I offered it to someone, they would probably jump at it. But years back, what they ended up doing, instead of giving the complimentary +1, they gave people, industry, the option to purchase a +1. So if you already got a badge, they allocate one, but you got to redeem them both at the same time. So I figured this year, because the badges for the convention sold out, every year they sold out rather quickly. This year they didn't offer like 2-day, 4-day. It was like you had to buy like a 1-day badge for every day. If you wanted to attend all 4 days, you had to buy them all 4. Preview days only given to very special, like industry and I guess producer, like very special circumstances, you get a badge with the preview, which I got. So I have all 5 and then the +1. So I posted it online thinking my friends were going to reply. I made it public. I didn't realize I made it public. So someone else like reaches out to me who I never heard about, and I'm thinking that someone I know on Facebook referred them to me. So we talk over the phone and they're like, yeah, no, I'll Venmo you the money. And I'm like, dude, you don't even know me. It's like, what if I take the money and go? It's like, no, you seem like I see your Facebook, because a lot of my stuff on Facebook is public. It's like, you seem to be an honest guy. It's like, I'm willing to take a leap of faith and trust you. So we did that. We coordinated the day that I was going to claim my badge. So he Venmoed me the money, bought his badge, and we're going to meet here today. He had an accident on his way here, so he's going to arrive a little later, which is fine because there's plenty to do. So enough of this. I'm going to go in there and get something to eat because I'm hungry. So this is the cool thing about downtown San Diego. This part, there's plenty of places to eat. So if you don't want to eat inside the convention center, which honestly there's not much of a selection there. Everything you get is like, it's almost burned and it costs expensive. You're going to pay a lot of money, might as well come out here. Look at that. Spaghetti Factory, that's where I'm going to go right there. Rockin' Baja Lobster. That's where I ate the last year I was here. I really liked it. And there's like, honestly, there's a lot of places to eat around here. I remember there's a Mexican place around the corner, one of these corners here where I ate years ago with my friends. It's just really a really good place to come down. I really want to come down here sometime outside of Comic-Con, just to enjoy the place, the side streets. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who've never been to Comic-Con, there's a lot of events happening related to Comic-Con, linked to Comic-Con, panels from Comic-Con happening at some of the hotels and some of the areas around here. So sometimes you gotta walk quite a bit to meet a celebrity that you like, because they'll be doing autographs like down this way over here or over there. So this whole part of downtown just taken over by the event, which is pretty cool. The only other place, I almost ran into that guy, but the only other place I've seen an event like this that the convention extends outside of where it's being held like this, it's Atlanta for Dragon Con. And I really enjoy that. I really like that. It was 2011 that I went to that. So yeah, 2011, I went to that first. And then 2012 was my first year here. That's right. So 2011, I went to Dragon Con for the first time, and then I came over here, and that was pretty awesome. So yeah, I know that place is having panels related to Comic-Con as well. So yeah, you guys make it down here. Make sure to not just spend time at the event. Come out here. There's plenty to do, plenty to walk, plenty to eat. Hey, so I just had a really good meal at Rockin' Baja Lobster, and met 2 people there. Very cool. That's a great thing about Comic-Con. You meet people with similar interests, things you like, and it's like you strike up a conversation, and it was a lot of fun. I even got a free comic book from that conversation, so that was pretty cool. So this is the street right here, and actually the convention center is down that way. Let me adjust the brightness here, so yeah, you can see it right back there. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it's like it still goes on all the way down there. So certain streets stay open so that traffic can still get across, but for the majority, the street is closed from traffic. Only cross section area. So that's another cool thing about Comic-Con. You become aware of shows you didn't even know existed. I'm actually curious about this one. Kung Fu Ghost. The further you get from the convention center, the emptier it gets. So yeah, it makes sense. It's like most of the crowds want to stay closer. But again, it's the preview day, so there's not a lot of people here anyway. Only certain people, certain industries get into preview day, like myself. So I actually should start heading back that way shortly so that I can go and pick up my swag, including my Comic-Con 2023 lanyard to hang my badge in. So I'll probably just make it to the end of this street, which is about to hit F Street right there, and then head on back the other way. So if anybody is a fan of Hotel Hell of Gordon Ramsay, this is one of the hotels here in San Diego that was featured in his show. I think it's still open. It is open, but I think it's under new management. So there's the entrance, and then if you want to eat, you got to go outside. So all the food comes from the outside restaurant. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's right here. So I like watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay shows, and that's one of them right there, one of the hotels on Hotel Hell. So it's pretty cool to see that it's still open, but from what I read online, apparently it's changed ownership. So maybe that's why it's still open. So I'm walking the way back to the convention center. The person I bought my +1 badge for is going to meet me down there. They finally made it into town. So going to be heading down there, giving them their badge, and heading right in to Comic-Con. Hey, so I'm inside the exhibit hall here at San Diego Comic-Con. I almost forgot where I was. I was about to say Long Beach Comic-Con. I'm here with new friend Michael here, and looking around just kind of in the Artist Alley area, as you can see right there. A lot of good art. If you're a fan and you want art of your favorite character, this is definitely the place to get it at. Any convention, go to the Artist Alley and you'll find someone's iteration of one of your favorite characters at some point or another. It's really cool. And here's the Funko area. A lot of exclusive stuff coming out here. I believe there's a Jessica Rabbit that's being released just for Comic-Con. But of course the line gets long. As you can see, you don't get here early enough. And this is preview day. So a lot of people know to get here early and check it out because, yeah, all the goodies are gonna sell out. Of course, one of my favorite vendors at conventions right there, Turtle Tea, or Tea Turtle. Boba. There it is. All right, so very busy 2 hours. Actually, less than that. I haven't even been inside the exhibit hall 2 hours, but it's a short day today. It's just the preview day. So, yeah, you know, I mean, it's busy. There's a lot of people here. It's not bad. I would gauge it about kind of like last year. But it's 8 o'clock, and I got to drive back to LA. So, I'm going to start making my way to the trolley station. And, head on back to the car, drive home, and then get up early tomorrow and do this from the beginning, from the very start of the day. And I don't think I'm going to be here this late tomorrow. Definitely long day today. I would say I'm tired. Here's Lucy. So it's 11 a.m. Day one here at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm already tired. I left LA at 7 a.m. and from the drive there to the trolley station and getting here, 4 hours. So I'm only here till 4:30 today. So that doesn't give me much time for to cover all that's happening in there. Yesterday I went down Gaslamp Quarter here. Showed you guys around a little bit. So really, other than for eating, I'm really not going to spend much time there. So on to the convention it is. So I talked about this last year about the good photo op right there. And if you're a Comic-Con, why would you not want that? It's like, come on. So by the way, I'm wearing Agretsuko t-shirt. Those that don't know, it's on Netflix. Watch it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna take my picture, my selfie here, and then post it on my profile because that's what it is right now for Juve Travel. So might as well update it with today's here. So finally finally back inside. So slow morning, very slow morning. I was hoping to have a lot done by today, have a lot of coverage for you guys, but my God, that drive from LA just killed it. Imagine this is less congested than driving to San Diego from LA this morning. So I can't complain here. Everything's moving. Yeah, this is moving compared to the freeway. But yeah, just gonna go ahead and see if Brett's over by the table. Say hi to him. Haven't seen him since last year. And then go around and maybe spot some autograph tables, whatnot. Yeah, and share some fun facts about the event here. So Artist Alley is one of my special locations, not just because there's artists here, but also because if you're an artist, you can resupply on some of the things you might not be able to find at your local location where you might buy some supplies. And I know that a lot of artists, it's hard to get supplies. You gotta order them, you gotta go on Amazon, and you don't necessarily get quality stuff on Amazon. So events like these give artists a great opportunity to be able to come by and stock up on things, name brands that they've been looking for that they can't find locally. So yeah, thumbs up to places like these. And here are all the artists that, well, not all of them, but a lot of these artists rely on places like that. Yeah, probably an artist right there. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite locations at any convention. You find a lot of talent, a lot of people here that are trying to break through, and a lot of them, this is all they do. They sell art. Here's another set of conventions that a lot of people don't realize or kind of bypass. They might see it happening, they don't know what's going on. You have photo ops, photo meetings with light cosplayers. In this case, it's an Indiana Jones cosplay group. And so basically they go online, they coordinate to meet here at this time for group picture. So you'll see this. A lot of times they'll do it outside if the group is too big. For here, usually the DC and Marvel groups are. So they get together and they just, yeah, they do this. They take pictures, they meet each other. They, great way to make friends. And even if you're just here for picture taking, this is a great time to take pictures of great cosplayers. This is really enjoy this part of conventions. So this is another area I kind of like. It's autographs and portfolio reviews. For those of you who don't know what a portfolio review, you can see it right there. You can set up an appointment and an artist, whether they worked on a show, comic books, whatever. You bring your portfolio if you're an aspiring artist, your drawings, whatnot. They look at it and they give you pointers. It's not an interview. It's not, a lot of people think that it's like, oh, you know, they like my stuff, they'll hire me on the spot. No, it's just advice. They give you pointers, things you might need to improve on. It's definitely not a place that you as an artist, if you're very sensitive to constructive criticism in a bad way, you might want to stay away from it. They'll be honest, sometimes a little brutally honest, and that's fine, because as an artist, you need that. When I was starting off as a visual effects artist, I got criticized on a lot of the work I did. I thought it looked amazing, and they came back and said, look, it's like you need to work on this and that and that, but you take that in stride and you work at it and you get better at what you do. So that's the kind of place that is. So if you're open to constructive criticism, that's definitely a place you might want to set up an appointment to bring your portfolio to get it looked at and, you know what you need to work on. Now, the other thing I like is limited autograph area right here in this section. And they have, there are celebrities that come here that are the big ones that cost a lot of money to get an autograph. And then you have the other celebrities from, I don't want to say lesser known shows because they are well known shows. But maybe a show that's no longer in mainstream. For example, Farscape right there. If you were a fan of Farscape, you would know. And that's a great opportunity to get an autograph. Because usually these lines are shorter. They're not as big as the other guys. And they're usually at a different location. The lines are longer. For some of them, you got to pre-purchase online, and now you got to get here extra early to get like a ticket to come back later to get an autograph and pay ridiculous amounts of money. But anyway, I digress. So there we go. Gonna walk around here a little more. And for that time, I ran into some celebrities here when I'm walking around. They come up to me. I worked on some stuff, some fan films, and it was Erin Gray. One day, I had met her years earlier at Dragon Con, and after meeting her, I worked on some fan films with her. And as I'm walking here, she sees me from across the room. She walks up to me and goes, I know you from somewhere. So did a little catching up. I told her I worked on some of her shots, but I had also met her like years earlier at Dragon Con. So that was a nice little moment that a celebrity came up to me from across the room and recognized me. Well, kind of recognized. She knew me. So that was fun. Hey everyone, so I just got to meet Jackie Dallas, who is back there. You can barely see her. Let's see if I can move and get a better view of her in the background. But yeah, I did a selfie, got her autograph. Been wanting to meet her in person for a while. I actually saw her at a panel for the first time years back. I was there for Michelle Speck. It was a Ladies of Sci-Fi type panel in WonderCon, and she was there. But I was there to talk to Michelle, say hi, how you doing, catching up, and then just started following Jackie. She's really interactive with her fans. She's really cool. You've seen Stranger Things, you've seen Jackie. She's in there. So it was nice to finally be able to meet her. I've been to other conventions where she's been. I've missed her panels and her meet and greets, so I'm glad I got to do that. So now I'm waiting for Ming Shang from Comic Book Man to make his way out here. It should be any minute now, like 10 minutes or so, but I'm trying to locate which booth it is. 25, 24, so it's going to be down here. I think it's booth 21. Back outside. It's kind of funny. You're in there and you want to come outside for fresh air, then you're out here in the sun and you want to go in there for fresh air. I guess there's no medium between the two. But just met Ming Shen. Actually, I have met him before at back when it was Kamikaze Expo, now known as LA Comic Con. Back when Comic Book Men was still in the air, and the guys were at the booth minus Walt, and I got to talk to him. A really cool guy, really down to earth. He was at the pirate ship at the back of the convention center, and apparently they got free beer, so he drank free beer. So he was eating quite a bit of food just to stay focused. Oh, so I think I'm down to the last 30 minutes before I start heading back. but just spent some time at my friend's booth, Brett. I met him at conventions in the East Coast back when I was down that way, and we just kept in touch. I really enjoy his art, and it's like I really enjoy his friendship. So every time he's at a convention nearby, it's like I'm like, you're gonna be in town. Are you going? You know, it's like WonderCon, or it's like yeah WonderCon, or in this case Comic-Con. So got to see him last year, and while there, Chris from Yellow Productions came by. So we talked. It was like during the pandemic, he hosted a video stream type thing, and it was pretty cool. You kind of made a reservation ahead of time. I think there were like 20 people, and there was like Q&A and everything. It was really cool. I really enjoy his videos. They're travel videos, and especially he hits a lot of places I like he's been to Tokyo, Las Vegas, Orlando, so Walt Disney World stuff and all that. So if you guys are interested, check it out. That's Chris from Yellow Productions, and you'll find that on YouTube. Really informative, really cool. You can follow him on Instagram and everything, but it was almost sounds like I'm advertising, but I'm not. I promise, I'm not advertising. So one of the things I was gonna get that I almost forgot about, my friend's son's birthday is coming up, and so we're going to his birthday party, and so I asked my friend what he was into, video games and anime, of course. So I asked him what were his favorite shows, and one of them was Hero Academia. So I got him a mystery box, so anything can be in here. The only thing, when you get him, you can select whether it's going to be a mystery plush or a mystery figure. So I asked for the figure, so that should be cool. See, because I don't know what's in there. So, yay!
Go in there, buddy.
All right, so wrapping up here, heading back. And of course we have the religious nuts over there. I'll say it, religious nuts. There's no need for them to say 90% of what they say. It's insulting. It's not nice. Be nice, people. Be nice. Whew, so made it to the car, and that sound is the AC, and I got the windows open because right now it's registering about 100 degrees. So I'm sure that's not accurate. That's probably just because I'm inside the car. It's going down. It's going 98, so it's leveling off. But wow, what a day. It was fun. I got to see a couple of friends. And made some new friends, and got to meet Ming from Comic Book Men, and finally got to meet Jackie Dallas, and so that was great. So yeah, we'll see what the future holds, whether I'll make the pilgrimage out here for Comic-Con in the future. I don't know, this might be the last one. I got a feeling it's going to start getting crowded again after this year. This year, I know a lot of panels were canceled. A lot of panels, they weren't allowed to talk about projects coming out, projects in post because of the writer's strike. I was talking to this guy that was sitting up next to Jackie. He was saying that he works on Quantum Leap, and season 2 got stopped halfway through. So even stuff that's on post, they're not working on it. Like Universal just said, like, no, we're just not working on it until this is done. So Yeah, we'll see where that goes. But for now, Comic-Con's going. A lot of celebrities are showing up. If any of you, I'm gonna try and post this tonight. So if any of you have badges and thinking of not going because of that, know that a lot of celebrities are gonna be showing up. So check online, check on the celebrities' social media to see if they're gonna be there. Because a lot of them, regardless of the strike, are attending because they want to be there for their fans. So good for that. Good for the fans. Good for the actors. Well, that is it. I'm gonna go get gas, something to eat, and head on home. So everybody out there, safe travels, and we'll see you in the next video.